first night. That's why I like going in Thursdays sometimes to cities, so I get the big chunk of my anxiety gone on Thursday. My anxiety at the Comedy Store. The reason somebody asked me today, do you cancel much at the Comedy Store? And I go, I force myself to go down there more for the anxiety beat,
just to deal with it.
Then so what I started doing, you're gonna die of laughter. When I was a kid, I had a coach that trained. He was such a good strength and conditioning coach. In '84, you could look him up. His name is Ira Wolf. He went to the Olympics as a trainer, strength conditioning coach. And throughout my high school, he never believed in weights the way other people did. He always believed in a 10 count on the way down. You didn't do 5 sets of 6 bench presses with him. Let's say you max 360, he would give you 300 and just do them at 20 seconds, do a back
up
and forth.
Down. That's so hard.
And just do them until you max.
No more.
That's it.
So exhausting.
So no isolation exercises. It's rowing, squatting, deadlifting, bench pressing.
I bet he was jacked.
And then he would get jacked, the highest lifts. He gets jacked for 6 months. Later, I found out he did Winnie V for recuperation, which I ain't mad at him. But then what he would do is he would train for a marathon. So he would run 26 miles to take the muscle off him. So this is what he did every year.
Damn.
Every year. Now you got to see him at 75.
Does he look good? He look like shit.
Could it be Ira Murchison?
No, his name is Ira Wolf.
Okay.
IRAWOLFE.
Okay.
Ira Murchison.
No, because I put Wolf and it didn't pop up.
So I know a coach that does that style. So the first 3 months, he wants you to get form. So I've been doing it for a year now, steady, twice a week.
You doing it?
Twice a week I go to 2 different places because they give you 2 different flavors. So I go to the squat machine, would give me fucking anxiety like you never had before.
Oh, for sure.
When I put 400 on those racks and I got to do 10 seconds up and down.
Big boy.
And they open up with it. Because if you know anything about lifting, you should open up with the squat because it opens everything up and it releases all your teeth, all the testosterone, all the muscle building.
Yeah, human growth
hormone. You can
everything.
feel the warmth take over your body.
Agreed.
But you got to open up with a heavy squat, a couple stretches, throw some punches, and go into it. And by the 4th one, it would just be fly to fight response, whatever that's called.
Yeah.
You really, jiu-jitsu. I'm not good at jiu-jitsu. You know I go to jiu-jitsu? To get on the bottom.
Sure.
So somebody get on top of me so I don't panic.
Yeah.
This is what I had to do to make my stand-up better. Because my panic attack, especially when I went back to the store. So wait a second. I got to go behind Eliza, fucking Cindy Wu, Ali Wong. I got to follow Chris D'Elia,
Theo,
Sebastian,
Monster.
Theo, Rogan, Ron White. Then I got to go up. Fuck you. That was a different level of anxiety. And you know that Rogan sits back there and watches you. You know what I'm saying?
Joey, we all sit back and watch you.
I don't need that shit. I don't need that shit. So
This is so crazy because you're the guy no one wants to follow.
You have no idea. So I'm in the back of my mind. When I go to the store, I don't even put the radio on the drive down. There's no radio on my drive.
Yeah, me neither.
Like if you call me and go, can you give me a ride to the store? I'd like to, but I'd rather not. Like him, I'll give a ride to the store because I can talk to him about what I'm going through. But most people, you know.
You knew this, Lee?
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, I used to go to the store with him a lot more. Recently, in the last year or two, I don't really go down with him.
I suffer from high level, so I had to attack it. I had to attack the fight or flight response. The other thing I do to tackle my flight or fight response, cryotherapy. That's the best thing if you don't want to freak out.
But you do the one with the head's out?
No, I go into the fucking closet.
Yeah, that's the move.
First 30 seconds. That's the move. You get forced to breathe how you're supposed to. If you don't breathe how you're supposed to, you'll fly out of that thing.
Trouble.
It's cold. But the only way
you do it how often?
I do the Novathor bed once a week, and I do the cryo twice a week.
Goddamn, Joey.
I go, it's right down the corner. It's right down the block from the weed store. Yeah. So I go to the weed store first. I take a little CBD water.
Yes, sir.
I go over to cryo. The cryo burns 800 calories.
Yeah.
For 3 minutes. You cannot fucking, and you feel like a new man. You know, anytime. The Novator bet I only do on the Lord's Day, on Sunday,
Yeah.
because it makes me sleep good on Sunday night. But the thing, you know, and I've taken people to that cryotherapy, and they've run out of there. I see people running out of there. I saw 2 lesbians last week. They were all happy.
It's a beast. Yeah.
and
I
they
love
ran
it.
out.
Yeah, I love
We can't breathe in there because
There's nothing better for you.
You lost your breathing in the
Yeah.
beginning. You have
It's
to.
so funny to hear you say this, man, with the anxiety at the comedy.
You have to. So I had to do all these things to tackle my anxiety for stand up. If I want to take it to the level that I want it.
You're at that level, though, Joey. Like if you, I would imagine if you gave all the regulars at the comedy store, you give them a list, said who's the most scariest person to follow, you're in the top 3, easily.
Because of the energy.
Easily.
Because here's the secret.
You're like a fucking
The energy concept.
Cuban tidal wave.
The energy concept of it. I am suffering so much inside, and I have so much anxiety inside. I got 2 options.
You unleash it.
I could either go up there and go, ah, 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 or do my comedy.
Dude, yeah.
So how does my comedy come out? Like if I'm yelling, I
Yeah.
take that mic, wow, wow, and I got to fucking, I'm going.
Sock him
There's
right in the
no
mouth.
measuring with
No,
me.
you sock him right in the mouth.
You know, oh, he's measuring. They love it when the audience
No, you're-
boos.
you're
That's when you
Anthony
know you're
Rumble
doing your
Johnson.
job.
No,
I'm-
you fucking-
I'm at the comedy store. I'm following 8 beasts, and I got 3 beasts behind me. I told him the other day, I don't go to the comedy store to be the best comic. I go to the comedy store to be remembered. Big
Preach.
difference.
Preach.
Because I'm giving you a sample.
You only do the comedy store. I don't see you at the Improv or
no,
Laugh Factory.
no, because
you only do the
I
store.
only go to Winkle John Smith.
Jackson.
I only go to Jackson Smith. And if I leave Jackson Smith, I'm going to AT&T. And I'm not going to go anywhere else from now on. After I did my Netflix special, I realized that I was going to too many places that weren't drawing me out of me.
What do you mean, Joey?
They weren't drawing who Joey Diaz is. I want to go to a place that Brendan Schaub comes out. If Brendan Schaub wants to go up there and talk about masturbation and not feel like Brendan Schaub, I want him to have that freedom. The comedy store, since it's home for me, right in your house, you'll jerk off anywhere. Right when your wife says she's
You feel
going to
comfortable.
rouse,
No, you yourself.
you'll bang one out anywhere. The comedy store is where I am myself. What she preached was yourself to come out. When you come here, be yourself.
And you don't feel that at the Improv or Laugh Factory anywhere else?
I love the Improv. The Improv made me who I am. I started the Dirty Show at the Improv. I
Really?
love the Laugh Factory.
Is that where you started, Joey? Is the Improv?
Well, no, I'm a comedy store guy. But
No, I know
the guy
that,
who put
but
me
I'm-
on the map, he gave me a show monthly. That's your next thing. Like what you're doing at the comedy store,
Yeah.
start doing a show monthly. And if you get bored and you don't want to come to the comedy store, you're close to Irvine. Call Irvine and go, I want to do the fucking Sting and King on Wednesday nights by myself. And bring Joey and Lee and Brian and give them all 200 and you keep the rest or whatever. And so what are we talking about? I had a
Just about why you only go to this.
Yeah, I
I
was saying
go to the
you feel
comedy
home
store.
because it's home.
I go to the comedy store because let's take this back to an art. And let's take it back to MMA so everybody understands where I'm coming from. Metal sharpens metal. I don't want to spar. I'm not putting anybody down here. I don't want to spar against Dennis Seaver. I want to spar against
John
Conor McGregor.
You want John Jones.
I want John Jones.
You want John
every day.
Jones every night.
Every
you want
night.
a John Jones Gus.
I don't give a
matchup
fuck
every
if
night.
John Jones beats me up every day because I know in 1 year
You're gonna get better.
I'm going to get a punching on him.
You have no option but to get better.
I know one day at the gate before he throws that elbow, I'm going to get him with an uppercut, and that's where it starts.
But you have no option. To
That's
get
where
better.
your confidence
Yeah.
is. So now, not only going to get him with an uppercut, the next goal I'm going to have is I'm going to get him with an uppercut and slip out of that thing and get back to fighting in the middle. So I'm going to take him back to the middle so I'm not against my back. So with the comedy store, Mitzi trained me to be a certain type of sniper. She trained me to be a killer. Mitzi sure trains you to be a killer.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor, killers have come out of there. She wants the Kennisons. You
The best of the best,
there
man.
was a time she wouldn't let Rogan in the main room.
I know.
She didn't want him to do a joke in the main room.
She didn't pass Jerry Seinfeld.
It would destroy the Joe Rogan's and Nicole bit would destroy 3 comics. Like 3 comics couldn't follow him. The audience got ruffled. So she would only put Joe in the original room. She wants killers. And I always want to perform like I'm performing in the original room. I'll do the shows for Sam and I'll do your shows. And I really enjoy the main room because I've gotten better over the years in the main room.
But the OR is your
But
home.
my
What about the belly room? You'd fucking explode that place.
I like it also, but guess what?
OR is your shit.
I want to be a Jackson Wink,
Yeah.
and that's it. I got great friends at AT&T. I've got great friends in Milwaukee
Yeah.
with
Rufus.
I've got great friends.
AKA.
AKA. I love
You're
those
talking
guys.
about the Ice House? Ice House is AKA?
Well, AKA doesn't have the pizzazz they used to anymore. Those guys got older up there now.
They got Khabib in DC, but they're all old.
Khabib is the only really one.
But they're all
My
old.
boy just got his jaw broken.
Luke
He's
Rockhold,
back to modeling
he's not
shoes.
there anymore.
Right, he went.
Ralph Lauren. Yeah.
He's
he's at
whatever, the guy in
Florida.
Florida, right?
Yeah.
Florida. But after I shot my Netflix special, I was so upset with myself.
Going in like fucking Marines, you understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.